weight room at the Bill Fralick Athletic Center at UHAS McGinley Stadium at Penn Hills High School. This is the Coach's Corner, along with the head coach of the Penn Hills Indians, Ron Graham. I'm Bill Navari. Ron, great to have you back on the show. It was a lot of fun talking with all your coaches the last few weeks. Great staff you have on hand. Season starting the playoffs this week. How have those guys been helping you through the year?
Well, they're very dedicated to to the young guys here, and we have, as you noticed, some alumni here that they're dedicated to the Penn Hills, and they played here in past years on some of the winning tradition, and so it was nice to have some of those guys come back and really try to work with these guys to get some attitude adjustment going. A
lot of the alum we've talked to and spoke a lot of the tradition and looking up on the walls and talking playoffs and things like that. The playoffs start this week. We talk about traditions of Penn Hills Indians.
Yes.
One of the things that the Penn Hills Indians are known for, obviously, are our 5 championships and the success we have had in the playoffs. Are you trying to profess that at all to the kids this week, as far as not only doing what they need to do, but also the tradition here at Penn Hills and to have that pride?
Well, we do talk about that. DeMond Gibson's on the staff as well, as you know, and they talk about things that when you work together and you pay attention to what the coaches are asking and you put some dedication into, and it's not just preparation on the game day, it's the weight room, the whole concept with the academics. It breeds a winning tradition, and those are the kind of things that we keep pushing.
Unfortunately, you guys weren't able to win last week to have the home game this week, but we're on the road. You're 3rd in the conference, going out once again, as we did last year, to Upper St. Clair to take on the Panthers.
Yes.
Similarities to last season between the Indians and the Panthers?
Well, there's several. We're underdogs again, and we have to travel there. They have a stellar team. They have a well documented coach of winning tradition. So, we're going there, and we're just going to play. We're going to put our best step forward.
When you look at the Upper St. Clair Panthers, they're a great football team. They're runners-up in their conference. They lost to Mount Lebanon, which we've seen Mount Lebanon this year, a very good football team. So you'd want to prepare for them the way you see them, but yet you can see a couple of games where you want to know who those guys were in the Upper St. Clair uniforms. They didn't play very well against West Allegheny. Didn't play very well against Cannon McMillan.
Yes.
How do you prepare for a team like that?
Well, you prepare as they would be playing their best game. Obviously through film, there's some things that you can recognize. There may be some weaknesses, but however, what we're talking about with these guys is look for them to bring their A game to us, and that we have to be prepared for anything that can occur on that field. There were times, as you said, that they looked a little lethargic, but however, I don't believe that's going to be the case, and I would never underestimate, what they'll be able to do.
Jim Render has said before that of all the teams in Quad A, the one team that he would always hate playing in the playoffs is the Penn Hills Indians. He has us again this year. Put yourself in the shoes of Jim Render. What are you preparing for against the Penn Hills Indians, do you think?
Well, there's a few things that we have. Hopefully, that some of our explosive athletes will show up and play as they're capable. Sometimes we've had some miscues. We're looking forward to Corey Jones to be a little more involved with the offense. Terrell Roberson, Chaz Whitaker, Phil Morford was throwing the ball excellent. He had a down day against Woodland Hills, but however, we're looking to recover. So then he has some things to prepare for, and I hope that as well as I would think of them, that he would not take us and underestimate that we have some ability.
As head coaches, you obviously always try to outthink the other guy. Do you ever find sometimes you outthink yourselves into thinking they're going to think this and they're going to do that, so we have to change what we do this way instead of just going out and just going at the X's and O's?
Well, it's like this: is it a chess game or is it checkers? And sometimes you got to pull it back and do things a little more simpler of a concept, and have your kids play full speed, and that's what we're attempting to do.
Being the first round of the playoffs at this point of the season, it's win and move on. Or if you don't, season is over. Certainly, we want to do this again next week.
Oh yes.
But if we don't, looking back at the 2010 season, what are some of your best memories of the things that you've accomplished this year?
Well, the thing that anybody that's a coach, whether head coach, assistant, any level, is that it's the opportunity to work with the young guys and it's always a great experience. It's almost like a privilege to be part of their life at this time. And those are the things that I really cherish about, being able to coach and work. The winnings and losses, those things are great, to look at and say where you're at. But it's the relationships that you have with the players and student athletes that, it makes nice memories here. So those are the things that, for me, and I would believe in most coaches, those are the things that mean a lot.
Well, you're always smiling. So,
Well,
a lot of folks don't see you behind the scenes the way I do, but you always have the positive attitude. You're always encouraging the kids, and I never see you down, which is a compliment, I have to say. A lot of coaches can be very, gruff sometimes, and understandably so under circumstances, but when you see Ron Graham always has that Mr. Positive attitude going on him.
Well, I'm glad that you think that, but there's times that, we're human, and there are things that occur, in the locker room and through some attempts of motivation that we try to do. But as I said, though, my memories of every young guy that I've been involved with since I've been here has been very positive. So that's what I look at every year, that it's very nice to have an opportunity, to be around these young guys, see them develop from, whether they were here from 10th grade and move on, and see them move on as being successful young men educationally, good character. Those are the things that are very positive.
Well, let's have a positive attitude that we'll be able to do this
That's right, yes.
again next week. Our final 4 seniors of the year. Do you want to
Yes.
mention something about them?
Sure. There's Tahir Jackson. Tahir Jackson's a cornerback and wide receiver. Has been excellent for us. Has been a real find. This is his first year playing football, and it's a real privilege being around him. We have Layman Kaiser, who is a senior that's a linebacker, had some injury with a concussion, and then unfortunately broke his hand. But while he's been able to play, he's been an impact player at fullback as well. We have, let me see who else we got here last that comes in here.
We got James Proctor out
We got
there.
James Proctor is going to be here.
And Ante.
James Proctor has been a real asset to the team, playing inside and outside linebacker. He's been here 3 years and has developed to an impact player for us. And then last we have Onte James, as you say, I keep pronouncing his name wrong.
I have been for 3 years.
And Onte has been one of our backbone of the defense. He's a very aggressive player at the safety level. He plays safety as well as outside linebacker. Occasionally we bring him in the box. He is very talented and a really high emotional player. So it's been a privilege working with him. As well as he's an offensive receiver, and he gets into a nice spirited part of the game that we got to be careful of, because it could be interpreted as taunting, but he's just so active on the field. It's just nice to see guys that love the game like that.
It's always a great feeling when you come in here and talk about these seniors.
Yes.
And the things that they've done here. But yet there's also a little sense of melancholy, because they're moving on, and they won't be back here next year. I mean, how do you handle that as a coach? I mean, a lot of these kids. I mean, I just come in here and do the TV thing, and a lot of these kids, I think of them as being my own kids. You as a head coach, you really have to have an attachment to them. But yet, every year, a third of the team moves on.
Well, that's true. And the nice thing about how this has been working, because I believe in Penn Hills. I work here, live here. That I see these guys after they graduate, they come back. They may visit at the school, they may come down to the field, and I could talk about guys that have been out of here 9 years, 8 years, 5 years, on down. They continue to come back and talk about the experiences they have. And it's not about the wins and the losses, It's about the positive things that happen with relationships, how they were treated here. Those are the things that, that the young guys, they look at, and it's nice to have them come back. We have some guys from Brandon Eiffel came back, and Chris Washington spoke at halftime at one of the games for us. So, it's just really nice to have the Penn Hills community, that it keeps broadening every year, to keep it positive, and that, these guys work through a lot of adversity together. And that builds a lot of friendships and things that, you just can't just fake it, And,
Right.
and that's the nice thing about seeing this.
It's that Penn Hills pride.
That's right.
Absolutely. Well, Ron, thanks for putting up with us this year. And hopefully we'll get to be able to do it for a few more weeks to come.
That's right.
Best of luck
Yes.
tomorrow night against the Panthers, and we look forward to talking with
Well,
our
I
seniors of the week.
appreciate all your gracious interviews and being kind. You know, I'm camera shy, and this is sometimes it's difficult, but you know, it's just one of these things. It's just nice to talk about the kids.
It is, and we always enjoy it, and thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Coming up next, our Seniors of the Week as the Coach's Corner continues. Our Seniors of the Week, Tahir Jackson, Ante James, James Proctor, and Layman Kaiser of the 2010 Penn Hills Indians. Tahir, TJ, let's start off with you because you get to stand right next to me here. You want to talk about your role as a senior on the Penn Hills Indians?
Well,
What do you play?
play wide receiver and cornerback for Penn Hills Indians. I don't know, just
Which do you like better? You like playing offense or defense better?
playing defense better. Yeah.
You like to hit people then, right?
Yeah. I don't know, just do what we got to do to win the game for real. Practice hard, play hard, make sure none of the kids are slacking, and make sure everybody's a team when they play.
What are you most proud of the Indians this season?
Most proud of that people really doubted us. That we thought we was the underdog of every team, and we're in the playoffs right now. Just about to show everybody what we could do, actually. So when we get to Hattiesville, they ain't gonna be saying anything.
Last year, you guys went out to Upper St. Clair and upset the Panthers. Opportunity to do that again this year. Does that mean a lot to you guys going up against Upper St. Clair again?
Oh well, yeah. I mean, see what's gonna happen again. It's gonna be probably like a big game because they probably want their revenge, but you never know what will happen. But since we played them last year, I don't really know.
Does that help you that you're a little more familiar with them as far as because you did play them
I
last
didn't
year?
really play last year. This is my first year playing for Penn Hills.
I mean, but as far as the team goes, I mean, the team got to see them last year as far as
Yeah.
preparation-wise.
Yeah, we knows what players they run in, so everything that they ran last year, stuff like that, we get to capitalize on that, stuff like that.
So it helps you prepare a little bit
Yeah.
better. Ante, going back to Upper St. Clair, big game for you last year at Upper St. Clair as well. Does that mean a lot going back to try to knock off Upper St. Clair again?
Yes, actually it does. It was a great game we played last year. It wasn't my best game personally, but I'm looking forward to going back up there and, getting my little bit of payback, knowing that I didn't have the best game ever. And just looking forward to just going up there and having a good game.
This season, you've really come into your own as far as playing this year, and it's been a fun thing to see. Going into the playoffs, obviously you want to play as many games as possible, but being the Panthers, and it's a team that we lost to a couple of years ago in 2006 at Heinz Stadium or Heinz Field, there's a little bit of a rivalry there, especially since we played them last year. Now we're going back there again. Do you expect to see a lot of the same things that you saw last year from the Panthers?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll throw a lot of the same things at us. Like every other team, they throw new plays in also. So I'm sure we'll be ready. Our team's focused and ready to get out there and get after the job.
So you're a receiver, you play defense. Which do you prefer?
I'm a defensive man.
Everybody likes defense.
I'm first defense because I just like hitting people. I mean, no one's likes to be hit, but you go through film and you go through preparation, and when you get on that field and you know what you're doing, I mean, it's just easy. Like,
What about returning kicks?
returning kicks, man, I'm coming into that. They're trying to put me back there,
Do you find whenever you return kicks that you almost back here with like a big target on you? They kick the ball off to you, and you got 11 guys just running after you.
Sometimes, but then when you got 10 other guys on your team trying to block for you, it makes it a lot easier on your job.
What are you proudest of from your senior season this year? What do you think is what are you going to remember most from this year?
Just hanging with my boys on and off the field. Every time we get on the field, we band together. Every time we get off the field, if we're not playing, we're playing the video games or we're just joking around. Just chilling with my boys. That's the best thing about playing football, brothership. That's the best thing.
Well, you've been fun to watch, and good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
James Proctor, we'll pass the mic on down to you. First question is, what number are you?
17.
Very good. Just wanted to make sure. What are your preparations as far as what are you looking at going into tomorrow night against Upper St. Clair? What's your role going to be?
Going out there just trying to take their hearts, mainly. And going out there to play a tough game.
So now I don't even have to ask offense or defense. I know you're
Defense.
Defense, absolutely. I mean, what is it that each play that you line up that you're looking for as far as in what you do defensively? I mean, you watching ball, or are you just looking for somebody to hit? I mean, what is your mindset out there?
Both. I mean, if I'm not close to the ball, I just want to go out there and at least hit somebody. And I mean, that's the most I could do.
Do you like that you guys have been set up once again with the Upper St. Clair Panthers?
Yeah, I like it to get out there and get our revenge on them because we didn't get a lot of time playing last year.
So, I mean, you beat them, though, last year, so there's really not a lot of, revenge to get from them. They're coming after you guys. It's their revenge. Is it kind of like you want to show them that last year wasn't a fluke?
Yeah, we want to show them last year wasn't a fluke and that we could put more points on the board than we did last year.
What is the thing that you're going to remember most about your senior year at Penn Hills?
Just the heart of the defense, the heart of the D.
You guys have had a great season. Hope it continues. Best of luck to you.
Thanks.
Let's pass the mic on down there to Layman Kaiser, who's ready to go. Layman, great season this year, although a little trouble in the Altoona game this year. You want to hold that up so everybody gets to see what we got from Altoona, a little gift from going out there to take it on the Mountain Lions. What happened?
I received a pass from Philip Morford and start running, and when I got tackled, I fell on my half knee.
But unfortunately, though, because of the cast, it's making it difficult for you to be an integral part of the offense as far as receiving, carrying. So now you've been more or less relegated to blocking.
Yes.
Well, you never know. Pull some surprises, Friday night. What are you looking forward to going into the game against Upper St. Clair?
I'm looking forward to having a good game with my broken hand and stuff.
That's okay. Be like the old Raiders and put some metal up, metal bar up under your tank. I'm very kidding. You'll be having fun. What have you guys watched the films on them? What have you seen from them offensively that you think you can exploit defensively?
Stop their traps and stop their ISOs.
So is it a lot of the same things what they had last year?
Yes.
So it's all basic. So does it help that you played them last year? A little more familiar with them?
Yes.
Great. What do you remember most? What's going to be one thing you're going to walk away from so far your senior year at Penn Hills?
I don't know, just hanging out with my teammates.
Not going to be a broken arm or anything like that?
No.
What are your plans for after graduation?
Going to college, play football.
Anywhere in particular?
No.
What do you want to study?
Accounting and engineering.
You like math?
Yes.
Very good. Excellent. Best of luck to you. Look forward to finding out how well you do once you get on to college and everything you do once you graduate. Make sure that you always come back and visit your Penn Hills family. James Proctor, same question. We're going to ask you, what are your plans for after graduation?
Going to college and playing football.
And what are you going to study?
Business law.
Anywhere in particular you want to go?
No, sir.
You're just looking forward to going off and playing some football somewhere and studying business.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Well, same thing as I told Layman, make sure after you graduate you stay in touch with everybody here, and it's going to be fun to see what happens to you guys. Ante. I'm going to keep saying it because I finally got it right. Ante.
Yes.
What are your plans for after graduation?
Going to college and playing football, just going to college and playing football.
Anything in particular? Notice the pattern here. Anything in particular you want to study there?
I'm undecided, actually. I'm not sure what I want to do when I go, but I'm sure I'll pick up something.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's no hurry. Anywhere in particular you think you want to go play? Any offers or anything like that? Anybody giving you any looks?
Nothing yet, but I'm sure time will tell.
A lot of stuff doesn't come out until
the deeper we get
January.
into the playoffs, if we keep winning a couple games and I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm sure something will come.
Well, I mean, defensively, from all you guys, the way you guys have been playing, you guys continue doing that well. I'm sure that, somebody's going to be, sending you guys some letters. But best of luck to you. And again, stay in touch with your Penn Hills family.
Thank you.
Tahir Jackson, it's been a long time since we got to chit-chat. But what are your plans for after graduation?
Going to college, maybe sports management or sports business, anything. If I don't play football, anything to do with sports, really.
Anywhere in particular you want to go?
Probably somewhere around Pittsburgh, Penn, IUP, Penn State, maybe. Somewhere around there.
I'm an IUP grad. Great school. I'll put in a plug for them.
Bro, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, a couple of my family members go there, so I'm trying to go over there and see what's going on.
Well, good luck. Since you get into sports management and anything like that, make sure you keep an eye on the kids all coming up through Penn Hills football. Maybe you can get some future clients, everything. But best of luck to you. Our seniors of the week, Tahir Jackson, Ante James, James Proctor, and Layman Kaiser of the 2010 Penn Hills Indians. Coming up, round 1 of the WPIAL playoffs. The Indians travel out to Upper St. Clair to take on the USC Panthers, and it's coming your way next here on Comcast. From Upper St. Clair High School Stadium tonight, it's round 1 of the WPIAL playoffs as the Indians take on the Panthers from Upper St. Clair. A very pleasant good evening to you. I'm Bill Navari. Tonight's game brought to you by Mr. Water Heater. See them online at MrWaterHeater.com or call them at 1-866-MR-W. By Sembauer Meixel, call them at 412-241-0195 for all your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs. Call Sembauer Meixel. The cold snap coming in this time of year, time to get those furnaces checked. Call Sembauer Meixel at 241-0195. And by the Penn Hills Sports Shop, Municipal Plaza on Frankstown Road across from the police station. For all your custom high school sporting needs, see Larry at the Penn Hills Sports Shop, Municipal Plaza on Frankstown Road across from the Penn Hills police station. Captains are on the field for the Indians. Phil Morford, Javon Kirkland, Ante James. And on the far right, you see number 58, Mike Airgood. The Indians captains as the officials start with a coin toss. Indians come into tonight's contest with a record of 5-4. The Upper St. Clair Panthers 9-1. Lost last week to Mountain Lebanon. So they finished second in the Quad South. Indians decked out in the road whites, the white jerseys, white pants, gold helmets. Upper St. Clair on the far side of the field, black helmets, black jerseys, black pants. You're not going to have any trouble telling these two teams apart. Good guys dressed in white, bad guys dressed in black, and we are about to get underway at Upper St. Clair. The winner of this contest takes on the winner of the North Hills Penn Trafford game going on up in North Hills tonight. And a bit of delay as we get ready to go. Now, the Indians will get the ball to start tonight's game. The Upper St. Clair Panthers lining up to kick it off. Back deep for the Indians. Number 9, Corey Jones, and number 5, Terrell Roberson. Indians moving left to right. Little chilly night out here in western Pennsylvania, but a beautiful night for football. And we're about to get underway. Gillian Mulkern will kick things off. Short kick taken at the 19-yard line, looking for somewhere to go. As the Indians, Kadir Anderson Perry, and the Indians will start off at their own 32-yard line. Phil Morford, the quarterback for the Indians. Rough night last week against the Woodland Hills Wolverines in a 29-0 loss. Understand Philip got his bell rung. He's in action tonight. I formation behind Morford. Receivers split each way. Kirkland, the end to the left. The Indians go that way. And up across the 35-yard line for a pickup of 3 is the Indians' Terrell Roberson. I'll give him a pickup of 2. The Indians starting from the 33-yard line. Ball now at the 35. It'll be a 2nd down and 8. Jones will come splitting to the near side. Chaz Whitaker to the left. Still the I formation. Roberson deep with big Tariq Hester in front. Kirkland goes in motion right to left, and it'll be Roberson again looking for somewhere to go. Follows the blocks up the middle for a gain of about another 2, maybe 3 yards. Give him a pickup of 3. Call it 3rd down and 5. Just underway here at Upper St. Clair High School. Clock running, approaching 11 minutes to go here in a scoreless first quarter.
Make sure he knows he's got to hurry up. Look how slow he's going.
And Corey Jones will take over as quarterback for the Indians. We'll have Roberson to his left. Jones from the shotgun. Trips to the near side. Whitaker split to the left. And it'll be Jones. Straight drop. Looking for somewhere to go. Tucks it under and runs. Penalty flag comes into the secondary near the line of scrimmage, but Jones will be stopped for no gain. Looks like this one's going to go against the Indians. If you're up to St. Clair Panthers, I believe you would decline the penalty because it would bring up a 4th down. That is the procedure call against the Indians. And the punt team will come on.
No, they say illegal formation. How were we illegally aligned? That's Chaz. Chaz is supposed to be on the ball. He's on the ball.
Wilcox and Fawcett back for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. Have 9 men at the line of scrimmage. Phil Morford back to kick for the Indians. Yeah, we don't even get the snap off. Another penalty flag comes in. This looks like this one will cost the Indians another 5. An illegal substitution against the Indians.
Wait a second, we got too many men on the field.
Indians had 12 men. Lehman Kaiser comes off, and the Indians set with 11 on a 4th and 10. Morford back at his own 15. Look at this one away from his own 20-yard line, and dropped, fumbled, picked up by the Panthers, falling on at the 37-yard line. And the Panthers will take over there. 9:57 to go, third quarter. We are scoreless. Penn Hills, Upper St. Clair. You're watching Indians football on Comcast. Mitchell Fawcett, the Upper St. Clair Panther, who fumbled the punt but did recover it himself. And the Panthers take over. First down. Panthers come out in the shotgun. And we'll pick up about 2, maybe 3 yards. Dakota Conwell, their workhorse.
What was the play?
And they'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. Connor Scott, the quarterback. So it's Conwell back at quarterback. And it'll be Conwell, who's wrapped up by Kaiser. And it'll be dropped for a loss of a yard. The Upper St. Clair Panthers are going to a Wildcat offense. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. Clock now under 9 minutes to go in the scoreless first period. Penn Hills, Upper St. Clair. We're in with the coaches tonight, so you may get some banter you don't normally hear during the game. Conwell under center. On the delay. And nothing doing there. No gain for Connor Scott. And the Indian defense holds. The Panthers will have to bring on the punt unit. It's Kaiser again with the tackle. And it's 4th down, Upper St. Clair. Corey Jones will drop back about his own 30-yard line. And Steve Gannon will drop back to kick for the Panthers. Each team 3 and out on their opening possessions. And Jones gets away from it, takes a Upper St. Clair Panther bounce inside the 20, inside the 15, and will be down at the 14-yard line. So the Indians with 7:53 to go here in the opening quarter will be pushed back. So far an early battle of field position. They'll be starting at their own 14-yard line.
That cost us 15 yards in a
Whitaker, Williams, and James split to the near side. James splits to the left. Roberson, a lone setback behind Morford. Indians go with a no tight end set. We'll toss to Roberson near side. Get a nice block from Williams, but still a host of Panthers in front, and Roberson will go down at the 10-yard line. We'll lose about 4 yards on the carry. And it was just a black sea out there in front when Roberson cut to the right.
This damn official's right in the way of our touchdown pass, by the way.
Morford, straight drop, looks left, throws over, it'll pass too high.
Backside. Did you not tell him to go backside?
Ante James, the intended receiver, falls incomplete to bring up a 3rd down and 14 for the Indians. Clock will stop with 6:56 to go here in the opening quarter.
Posse. 16. Hurry up. Get ready to call timeout. Call timeout.
And the Indians take a good old time to get up to, take a long time to get up to the line of scrimmage, and we'll call a timeout. 6:56 to go. First quarter scoreless. Penn Hills, Upper St. Clair. You're watching Indians football on Comcast. Following the timeout, the Indians come to the line on a 3rd and 14. We'll have Twins to the left, Whitaker to the right, Morford back in at quarterback, Roberson the lone setback, Corey Jones in the slot to his left. Excuse me, it's Ante James, and Ante James comes in for the block for Roberson, who gets out to the 15-yard line. 5-yard pickup for Roberson, but it'll be 4th down, and actually he'll pick up about 6 yards. We'll call it 4th and 9. But nonetheless, the Indians punt team back on the field. And Morford standing at his own goal line. Will kick away. Fawcett will watch this one go over his head, take a bounce, picks it up at the 42-yard line, looks for some blocks, goes right side, up the sideline, has the wall, inside the 30, inside the 20. Fawcett, 10, 5, touchdown, Upper St. Clair. Mitchell Fawcett, 58-yard punt return for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. And they strike first here in quarter number 1. Nice punt by Morford. It hits. Fawcett got it on the bounce. And there was a wall to the right side and made the Indians look like they were just standing around, which they weren't, but nice return by the Upper St. Clair Panthers. Touchdown coming with 5:58 to go. A lot of drama for an extra point here. And a kick is up and good. 5:58 to go, first period. Upper St. Clair 7, Penn Hills nothing. You're watching Indians football on Comcast. And Killian Mulkern for the second time tonight will kick off to the Indians. And they will squib it. Takes a nice bounce, picked up by the Indians. Tariq Hester looking for somewhere to go. Has a lane up the sideline. Has some blockers in front and has a nice return out close to the 50-yard line. Took a crazy bounce. Hester got it and just looked for somewhere to go and managed to return it to the 50-yard line. So the Indians, their best field position of the night, they're going to mark them at the 47 of the Indians. Okay, the 48. And we'll see if the Indian offense can take advantage of the field position. Roberson right side, penalty flags come in. Indians, not enough men on the line of scrimmage, it would appear.
Let's go to number 3. Tell 4 he's going to be on the ball. Number 3.
So 5-yard markup. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Indians. Ball marked off back to the 43-yard line.
Phil's going to see that too.
I formation for the Indians. Kirkland will come in motion to the near side. And that'll be Roberson going left side into the pile. And looks like we'll get the penalty yards back. That'll be 2nd down and 10 now for Penn Hills. We trail Upper St. Clair 7-0 with 5:10 to go here in the opening quarter. Round 1 of the WPIAL playoffs. Monte James comes in. Javon Kirkland comes out. Morford has the play. Morford play action, rolls to his left as the Panther in front, throws downfield. But contact before the pass got there on Whitaker, but he was unable to come up with it. No flag, and it's an incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd down. Oh, if Morford might have been better off to take it off and try to run that one himself. Easy to say from up here in the booth. But it brings up a 3rd down and 10 for Penn Hills. Morford looks towards Jones, has him across the middle, has a 1st down for the Indians, and he loses the football. They grabbed it right out of Jones's hands. It'll be Upper St. Clair Panther 1st down at the Indian 46-yard line. And the first turnover of the game goes Upper St. Clair's way. So the Indians unable to take advantage of the field position. They would have had a 1st down about the 40-yard line of the Panthers. Now the Panthers have the football. Fawcett goes in motion to the right. Connor, quarterback, play action, steps underneath, look, throws downfield, pass caught. And it is complete. Carlton Gibson. Corey Jones on the coverage. Yeah, it's a pickup of 9. So we're going to see our first down of the game. Like a broken play, but Connor up the middle, inside the 20, 15, 10, 5. Nobody wants to tackle when he gets into the end zone. 37 yards on what looked like a broken play. And Connor Scott takes it to 37 yards, and the Upper St. Clair Panthers extend their lead. Kick up and through, 4:07 to go, first quarter. Upper St. Clair 14, Penn Hills nothing. You're watching Indians football on Comcast. It's Connor Scott, the 37-yard run on the quarterback keeper. And the Panthers take advantage of the Indians' fumble and tack on another 7. Another squib. Finally picked up by Perry, and as soon as he picks it up, goes down. The Indians will have it at the 20-yard line. And the Indians still looking for their first down. 3 and out, 3 and out. 3 and a fumble. Corey Jones splits to the near side. I formation behind Morford. It's Chaz Whitaker to the left. Morford will throw, looking this way, downfield towards Corey Jones. He's there, has it at the 50-yard line, up the sideline. Jones, 25, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Penn Hills, 80 yards. Corey Jones on the reception, and the Indians strike back just like that. Indians need to try that all day long. Jones had that speed up the sideline, beat his man. Morford had the pass right there. It's a 30-yard pass to him at the 50, then it was all Jones up the sideline, and the Indians with a chance to cut the lead in half. Pampina to try the point after. The kick is up. Come on! And off to the left. 3:49 to go, first quarter. Upper St. Clair 14, Penn Hills 6. You're watching Indians football on Comcast. Let's recap the Indian scoring drive. One play, 80 yards. Morford to Jones. Kick wide to the left. Panthers up by 8, but the Indians on the board. And a little bit of life on the sideline now. And the score, Upper St. Clair 14, Penn Hills 6. Pampina. Kickoff is high and short, bounces at the 18-yard line. And the Panthers with a nice return across the 35 to the 36-yard line is Connor Scott. And it was Sean Sharkey with the tackle. Nice shot of the Indian defense. I like those all-white uniforms. Connor Scott bowls his way across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Jaquan Williams and Chaz Whitaker on the tackle after a pickup of 5. That'll be a second down and 5 for the Panthers. Conwell to the 45-yard line. We'll give a pickup of 3 and call it third down and 2. Clock running. 2:50 to go here, opening quarter. 14-6, Upper St. Clair. Upper St. Clair returned a punt, 58 yards, and then Dakota Conwell, a 37-yard run. Corey Jones, the 80-yard reception for the Indians. And the Panthers call timeout. 2:37 to go, first quarter. Upper St. Clair 14, Penn Hills 6. You're watching Indians football on Comcast. Indian defense back on the field following the timeout, waiting for The Upper St. Clair offense. Panthers go to their Wildcat set. Dakota Conwell will take it, keep it himself up the middle, has the first down and more. Jaquan Williams unable to bring him down. Finally does inside the 35-yard line. Inside the 35-yard line. At the gonna mark him at the keep going more 31. 23 yards and a first down for the Panthers.
Hey, they're in the same formation. They're in that Wildcat. They're going to the lead. Hey, 90's the better blocker, so they're probably going to try out that right side of it.
Conwell hands it off. Connor Scott right side up the middle, close to the first down.
Who is coaching the defensive backs?
They'll get down to about the 21-yard line. They can mark him right at the 20, pickup of 11. And another first down for the Panthers. It's worked so far. The Panthers sticking again with that Wildcat. And nothing doing there as the Indians will close quickly. On Tate James and Mike Airgood on the tackle. And there's Dakota Conwell on the keeper. And it'll be second down and 10. Conwell rolling to his right, looks, throws downfield, and a pass thrown out of bounds. Hit as he threw by Perry. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 10. And Conwell throwing that one away. Panthers to the line on a 3rd and 10. Conwell from the shotgun, keeps it himself, looks to go right side. And he'll be short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 2. Picks up 8 yards. Ante James and Jaquan Williams on the tackle. And it's 4th and 2 Panthers. Looks like the Panthers are going to go for 3. 30-yard attempt from Killian Mulkern. Kick is up. And it's good. 29 seconds to go, first quarter. The score, Upper St. Clair 17, Penn Hill 6. You're watching Indians football on Comcast.
They're running behind the tight end number 9.
Panthers teed up following the 30-yard field goal. Now lead the Indians by 11, 17-6. Another squib fallen on by James Morrow at the 25-yard line. And it'll be first down for the Indians. 28.2 seconds remain.
Helmets 10 yard.
Morford, straight drop, looking downfield towards Whitaker, has him, and the pass too far. Whitaker covered by Matt Paxton, and the pass incomplete. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 for the Indians. Clock stops with 23 seconds to go. Indians keep it on the ground. Roberson across the 25 will pick up 3. Now it'll be 3rd down and about 7, which should be the final play of quarter number 1. After 1 period of play, the score, Upper St. Clair 17, Penn Hill 6. You are watching Indians football on Comcast. Second quarter about to get underway with the score, Upper St. Clair 17, Penn Hill 6. Indians 4 receivers to the near side. We'll send Roberson out this way with Corey Jones. Will keep it himself up, looking for somewhere to go. Across the 30-yard line, goes out of bounds. Short of the 1st down at about the 33. Pick up of 5. Yeah, it looks like the Indians are going to keep the offense on the field. On a 4th and 1. Morford drops back to punt. Oh, it's at the 40-yard line, takes an Indian roll. Blakeman will watch it and down it at the 27-yard line. 11:38 to go, first half, 17-6, Upper St. Clair. You're watching Penn Hills football on Comcast. Panthers go quickly to the line. And we'll get nothing on 1st down. Dakota Conwell with the keeper. Perry and Trayvon Hester leading the way. Conwell, play action, throws out to the flat, pass complete, 1st down, Upper St. Clair. DJ Scarton will pick up 11, and it's 1st down Panthers at their own 39-yard line. Scott up to the 42-yard line, picks up 3 on 1st down. St. Clair with the 2nd down and 7. Airgood with the tackle, along with Tariq Hester. Scott looking for somewhere to go near side. We'll have a penalty flag back at the 40-yard line. Ergo would make the tackle about the 49, but the penalty flag back at the 41. It's a holding call, and the Panthers will be tagged for about a 12-yard loss. Bring up second about 19 for the Panthers. Just ball marked just inside the Upper St. Clair 31-yard line. Clock stops with 10:05 to go. Panthers still up by 11.
Spread this out. Spread this out. Spread this out.
Let's go defense! Make a play! Come on, Hawk! Let's go D! Let's go! Let's go!
Tell him to watch number 4. He covers the ball too now.
Tell Phil we can't run those around the goes until he throws a big stop. We called it open a couple times.
Good play. Good play.
Kadir Anderson Perry with the tackle for no gain. That was DJ Scarton on the draw.
We can shoot him with a nose.
That'll bring up third and still about 19. This will be third and 18 for the Panthers. Big play here for the Indian defense. Conwell from the shotgun, rolling to his left, looking, gets the pass away, and the pass incomplete on the far side. Jones with the coverage. Gibson, the intended receiver, and it brings up a fourth down for the Panthers. Clock will stop with 8:59 to go.
Can Corey catch this ball instead of letting it bounce 40 yards? Tell Corey to catch the ball, please.
Jones back at his own 40-yard line. The Indians have 10 men at the line. Bring the rush. Line drive kick. Jones from the 34-yard line looking for somewhere to go. Wrapped up, but does get the Indians about another 9 yards out to the 43-yard line. And the Indians have nice field position with 8:48 to go in the half. And looking to trying to get something going offensively. Aside from the 80-yard touchdown pass to Corey Jones, the Indians 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and a fumble, and then 3 and out. Indians 1 first down, that coming on the touchdown pass to Jones. Whitaker will split to the near side, Jones to the right. It's Aaron Bailey in front of Roberson. Looking, Whitaker up the sideline, he's there. And nothing called. Pass incomplete, will bring up a second down and 10.
Let's go 32 set. Let's go left, sprint draw even. Left, 25.
Indians not catching any kind of break there. Looked like Whitaker was having his arm held up the sideline. Jones will split to the near side.
Oh, they're pretty quick on the whistle too, aren't they?
And the Indians will be tagged for a delay of game.
22 set.
Bring up a second down and 15.
Left, 25, sprint draw even. These sons of bitches.
Jones split to the left. Far side of your Screen is Chaz Whitaker. Jones off the screen at the bottom. And the Panthers jump off sides, give the Indians the 5 yards back. And it remains 2nd down and 10. Jones this way, Whitaker that way, I formation. That's Hester in front of Roberson. It'll be Roberson looking for somewhere to go and has nowhere to go. We'll lose 2. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 12. Roberson comes off on the 3rd and 12. Indians keep it on the ground on a 3rd down. Blakeman looking for somewhere to go, and he's taken out with a nice tackle after a gain of 2. And the Indians will have to bring the punt team on. Another 3 and out for the Indian offense. Picks up 3. It'll be 4th and 9. Morford with a nice kick will hit at the 30-yard line. And the Panthers watch it roll inside the 20-yard line, and Brandon Ames will down it at the 19. 6:58 to go. First half, Upper St. Clair 17, Penn Hills 6. You're watching Indians football on Comcast. Panthers keep it on the ground. Connor Scott will get across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Airgood and Hester on the tackle. And it's 2nd down and 8. Panthers will get the ball to start half number 2. Connor Scott again carries Indians across the 25 to the 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about 1. 7 yards for Connor Scott. Connor Scott comes this way. It'll be a 1st down. Picks up 3 yards. And that'll be a 1st down for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. Clock running, 5:35 to go here in the first half. Upper St. Clair 17, Penn Hills 6. First down at the 32-yard line. Conwell keeps it himself across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Picks up 5, and it'll be 2nd down and 5. Conwell looked like a back left early. Kirkland will come up and drop Connor Scott for a loss back to the 36-yard line. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. It looked like DJ Scarton moved before the snap. Nothing was called, but the Indians still get, for St. Clair, a loss of 1. And Upper St. Clair will be held short of the 1st down. Bring up a 4th down play. And the punt team comes on.
Tell them to watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Corey Jones back at his own 30-yard line.
Watch the ball.
Watch the fake.
Hold up the man. Tell them to hold up the man.
Panthers get the kick away. Jones from the 30, looking for somewhere to go. Sees a black in front of him, and will go down.
Look at everybody, though. All 11 guys.
Will have no return, and the Indians will have a 1st down with 3:20 to go here in half number 1. Marked at the 30-yard line. Morford under center, straight drop, looking down the sideline. And overthrew that one. Jones nowhere near it. Pass incomplete. Morford had some time to throw, launched that one quickly. And Jones unable to come up with it. Overthrew him by at least 15 yards on that one, and 2nd down and 10. Jones will go in at quarterback. The Indians go to their Wildcat offense. Just Jones in the shotgun. Roberson to his left. Blakeman in the shot, and then the slot to his right. And Blakeman will come in and join the fray. Jones looking for somewhere to go, holding that ball a little dangerously. And we'll go down at the 29-yard line for loss of 1. Bring up a 3rd down and 11. Clock at 2:45 and running here in the 1st half. Indians still looking to move the sticks for the first time here in this contest. Officially, they have 1 1st down. That coming on the 80-yard pass to Jones. Jones using his speed up the sideline, across the 50, the 40. Corey Jones can wheel this one in. Touchdown, Penn Hills. 71 yards for Corey Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Indians cut into the Upper St. Clair lead. And the Indians will have another 1st down under the total. Still haven't moved the sticks. Jones' 2nd touchdown of the half, an 80-yard reception from Morford in quarter number 1. This time the 71-yard run from the quarterback position. Pampina's kick is up and through. 2:17 to go. 1st half. Penn Hills 13. Upper St. Clair 17, Penn Hills 13. You're watching Indians football on Comcast. Indian scoring drive, 3 plays, 70 yards, all Corey Jones. Loses a yard, then goes 71 yards. Right up the near sideline, and it's 17-13. Upper St. Clair with 2:17 to go here in half number 1. So that drive, the Indians 3 and touchdown. Morford, near side. Scott at the 11-yard line. Ante James with the first contact. And Tahir Jackson also. Panthers will take over at their own 28-yard line.
He's out of the game. They're back to the pro.
Let's go, defense.
Conwell will go under center. Backs offset behind him. And he'll roll to the near side. Pressured, pass thrown, out of bounds, incomplete.
Tell 15 and get that outside the 10.
And it'll be a second down and 10 for the Panthers. 2:05 remaining here in quarter number 2. Each team 2 timeouts left.
All right, floor's out the game. It's a run all the way. Don't watch.
Let's go, defense.
Scarton in front of Scott. Ball on the field, and it looks like the Panthers have recovered it. Conwell recovers the own fumbled snap. And looks like we'll get back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. And the Indians will use a timeout to stop the clock with 1:58 to go, and the Panthers looking at a 3rd and 10. 1:58 to go, first half. Panthers 17, Indians 13. You're watching Penn Hills football on Comcast.
We're spreading this out. We're spreading this out.
On 3rd and 10, the Panthers to the line. Conwell from the shotgun. Fawcett on the waggle to the near side.
They got trips over here. Take this out.
He'll keep it himself, and the Indians will stop him short of the first down. They'll use their final timeout of the half to stop the clock and bring up the punt.
Make sure we catch this ball.
Kadir Perry on the tackle.
Catch this ball. Damon, make sure we catch this punt.
And it'll be 4th down.
Stay on side. Less than 5. Stay on sides. It's less than 5.
Timeout coming with 1:49 to go in the half. Again, the Indians looking to try to make something with what little time they have left. It's been big plays for the Indians. 80-yard touchdown pass to Jones, then Jones a 71-yard run. So if you look at it that way, the Indians plenty of time. No timeouts left. Fourth and 3 for the Panthers. Jones back at his own 35-yard line. Indians need to stay on sides. And they do. Ball will hit at the 30-yard line and take a Panther bounce inside the 25 to the 24. The Indians will have 1:38 to go. And officially the ball at their own 24-yard line. Panthers 2 touchdowns, a 58-yard punt return. And on a short field following a Penn Hills fumble. Dakota Conwell, 37-yard run. And they've also tacked on a 30-yard field goal. Ante and Jordan Davenport to the near side in a trip set. That'll be Ante James in motion to the right. Jones looking for somewhere to go. Trying to get to the outside, pitches it up to Roberson. The pass will be incomplete. Jones with the pitch, goes incomplete, avoids the sack, stops the clock with 1:31, and it'll be first down and 10.
Yeah. I know. So you don't get, this is a running play, coach.
Let's go, baby.
Indians go with the Chinese fire drill. Jones, low snap. Look for some room to the near side. Jones will go out of bounds.
How many yards we need, coach?
Hey, we gotta get that.
Jones out of bounds. It'll be picks up 7. It'll be a 3rd and 3 for Corey Jones. Clock will stop with 1:21 to go.
Right, stay max, combo 500 at the line.
Morford under center in the eye. Will throw right side, and the pass almost intercepted. It was intended for Jones. And Conwell got his hand up to bat it away, and it'll bring up a 4th down for the Indians. Clock will stop with 1:17 to go. And the Indians, another 3 and out.
Yeah, he's been jumping out. He's taking away our short notes.
Punt gets away. Upper St. Clair calls it at the 41-yard line. Nothing called on the contact with Morford. And the Panthers will have it with 1:11 to go. Ball at the 41-yard line. And the Panthers up 17-13. You're watching Indians football on Comcast. Panthers will come to the line at the 41-yard line. 2 timeouts, 1:11 to go on the clock. Conwell, play action, looks, rolls to his left, looking downfield, has nobody. He's going to have to throw this one away, and does. Nice coverage by the Indians, giving him nowhere to go. 1:02 now on the clock.
Hey, tell them to watch the QB draw.
Fawcett goes in motion to the left. Keep it on the ground. Scott with a big hole. Scott inside the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 15. The Indians break them down at the 11-yard line. 48 yards for Connor Scott, and it'll be a first down at the 11-yard line. 50 seconds remain on the clock once they set the sticks. Clock will begin. Upper St. Clair does have 2 timeouts left. Have plenty of time. Conwell into the end zone. Touchdown, Upper St. Clair. Kyle Newlands on the reception.
Who's on the bench? Chaz. Is Chaz on the bench? We got an all-conference safety on the bench.
Hey. Yeah, we can't have
Upper St. Clair goes 59 yards in 3 plays. Touchdown coming with 29.9 seconds to go.
And the kick is blocked. Play nice guy football. You want to let everybody play? 23-13, 30 seconds to go in the half. Panthers over the Indians. You're watching Penn Hills football on Comcast. Panthers teed up at the 40-yard line. They now lead by 10. 29.9 seconds to go in the half. Indians no timeouts left. This one will bounce to Perry at the 15-yard line, and Kadir will get across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now we'll see what the Indians can do with 22 seconds left. Corey Jones remains a quarterback for the Indians. He'll come out in the shotgun. And he'll come to the near side, looking for somewhere to go. And the ball looks like it went out of bounds. Break there for the Indians. 13.7 seconds remain here in quarter number 2. Jones from the shotgun. He'll keep it himself across the 40-yard line. And we'll pick up another 2, and that'll do it for the half. After one half of play, the score, Upper St. Clair 23, Penn Hills 13. You are watching Indians football on Comcast. High School Stadium with the score, Upper St. Clair 23, Penn Hills 13. Second half action brought to you by Mr. Water Heater. Call them 1-866-Mr.W or see them online at MrWaterHeater.com. And by Sunbar Mike Soul. Call them at 241-0195 for all your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs. Call Sunbar Mike Soul at 241-0195. And by the Penn Hills Sports Shop, across from the police station on Frankstown Road in Penn Hills. For all your custom high school sportswear, see Larry at the Penn Hills Sports Shop in the Municipal Plaza across from the Penn Hills Police Station on Frankstown Road. Indians kickoff goes out of bounds to start half number 2. And the Indians are going to re-kick. After the penalty, the Indians kicking off from the 35-yard line. And Pampino once again. Kick will hit at the 25, picked up there by Connor Scott. And Chaz Whitaker will wrap him up, throw him down at the 45-yard line. Give him progress out to the 46. And the Upper St. Clair Panthers with great field position to start half number 2. In the first half, the Indians, all Corey Jones, an 80-yard pass from Phil Morford and a 71-yard run. That's the Indians scoring. They trailed 23-17. They cut it to 17-13, but Upper St. Clair scoring a touchdown in the final seconds of half number 1 to extend the lead back up to 10 points. I formation for the Panthers. That'll be Connor Scott wrapped up in the backfield. Mike Airgood will drop him for a 3-yard loss. And the Indian defense will start off with some inspired play here in half number 2.
Let's go defense!
Second down 13 for the Panthers. Off their own 43-yard line. Onwell keeps it himself up the middle, breaks a tackle. We'll have a first down, it appears. Finally wrapped up by Ante James. And he will have a first down. Needed 13, got 14. First down, Upper St. Clair. It's Penn Hill's 43-yard line. Tonight's winner moves on to play the winner of the North Hills Penn Trafford matchup, going on up at Martirelli Stadium in Westview. Scott wrapped up. Kadir Perry will bring them out at the 41-yard line after a 2-yard pickup. Panthers on a second down, and we'll call it 8. Scott deep in the eye. That's Scarton in front. And it'll be Scott. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It was Sean Sharkey who wrapped him up. Maybe a yard on the play. We'll give him 1. And it'll be 3rd down and 7. Sharkey coming in to get Scott in the backfield, wrap the legs, and let the rest of the Indians come in to bring him down after a short gain. Oh, no, it was Connor Scott up the middle. First down. Chaz Whitaker brings him down inside the 30-yard line. After a first down carry, the Indians will mark him at the 28-yard line for a pickup of 13 yards. And another Upper St. Clair first down. Conwell keeps it himself, left side. Another first down for the Panthers. And they'll mark him at the 17-yard line for pickup of 11. Clock running under 9 minutes. 9:01 to go here. Third quarter. 23-13 Panthers, and they are looking to add some more here. Start half number 2. Conwell from the shotgun. Scott going to the right. Has a lane inside the 15. Kadir Perry will take his feet out from under him as he goes down at the 14-yard line. Pickup of 3. That would be a 2nd down and 7. Conwell, quarterback keep, left side, cuts it back up the middle, inside the 10. Trevon Hester brought the feet out from under him at the 7-yard line. After a pickup of 6, it'll be 3rd down and about a yard. Conwell again, inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal, Panthers at the 4-yard line. 10th play of the drive coming up. All 9 have been runs thus far. Scott, right side, inside the 5, stacked up near the goal line, dives into the end zone for the Upper St. Clair touchdown. Ten-play, 54-yard drive for the Panthers. Taking almost 5 minutes off the clock. And they now lead 29-13 with the point after attempt. Kick is up and through, 7:04 to go, third quarter. Upper St. Clair 30, Penn Hills 13. You're watching Indians football on Comcast. Jones will pick it up at the 18-yard line, looking for someone to go. Has a little bit of lane, cuts to the near side, and will go down at the 30-yard line after a pickup of 12 on the return. And the Indian offense will get to get onto the field for the first time. Upper St. Clair scoring 13 straight points since the Indians offense has been on the field. Drive late in the first half. And Corey Jones is hurt. 6:58 to go, third quarter, 30-13, Upper St. Clair. You're watching Penn Hills football on Comcast. Indians come to the line after Corey Jones walks off the field. Jordan Davenport split to the right. Ante James to the near side. Roberson alone back behind Philip Morford. Now it'll be Roberson going right side. Roberson yet to break anything tonight. We'll get maybe a yard. And it'll be second down and 9. Good sign for the Indians. Corey Jones back in. Clock running, 6:20 to go, third quarter. Although midway through quarter number 3, Indians trailing by 17, you would think here on their opening possession they really need to try to get something on this drive. Aaron Bailey out to the 35-yard line will pick up 3. And it'll bring up a third down and 5. Corey Jones at quarterback. Roberson comes in motion. Jones, throwback this side for Ante James, and the pass goes out of bounds, incomplete. Almost a throwback screen. Penalty flag on the far side of the field. Looks like it's going to go against the Indians. Should be declined by Upper St. Clair and force the Indians to go 3 and out here early in quarter number 3. Indians on a 4th and 6, bring on the punt team. Morford gets the kick away. High kick, fair catch called for and made at the 38-yard line. 5:14 to go, third quarter. Upper St. Clair in control, 30-13 over the Indians. You're watching Penn Hills football on Comcast.
Play defense, fellas. Gotta play. Come on, be out. Be out.
Brandon left side, picks up about 4 yards. Kirkland, I believe, on the tackle. Brings up a 2nd down and 6, 4:45 to go. Scott out to the 45 for another 3. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. Running, approaching 4 minutes to go. Scott will have the 1st down and more. Whitaker will make the tackle at the 49-yard line.
Let's go, D.
Whitaker with the tackle on Connor Scott after another 12 yards and another 1st down for Upper St. Clair. They were just gutting the Indians' defense. 14 plays they've run here in quarter number 3, all runs. Now in Penn Hills territory at the 37-yard line. 3:15 on a running clock, quarter number 3. 30-13 Upper St. Clair. Sean Sharkey will bring Scarton down at the 30-yard line after a pickup of 7. Panthers picking up big chunks at a time. Now the 2nd down and 3. Trevon Hester will stop Scott for no gain. Now they'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. A loss of a yard on the play. The 3rd down and 4. Well, it's 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. The Indians have run 3 plays. Another 1st down for the Panthers.
Zach Dietrich picking up the 1st down for Upper St. Clair. James picking up that one.
Zach Dietrich. And the Panthers with the 1st down at the 25. Conwell loses the football and the snap, picks it up and picks up 5 yards. When things go your way, they go your way. It'll be 2nd down and 5. The Panthers in no hurry, understandably not.
Dietrich. About a yard.
Panthers keep it on the ground. Nothing doing there for Dietrich.
Javon Kirkland.
Airgood and Hester on the tackle.
Javon Hester making that stop. Third down.
A loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 6. To lose 2, it'll be 3rd down and 7. Conwell to throw towards the end zone. Pass incomplete. Gonna bring up a 4th down for the Panthers. Clock stopping with 14 seconds to go.
Blakeman defending for the Indians.
Yeah, well, the Panthers go for it. Bring on the kicking team. Looks like they're going to go for it on the 4th and 7. Jim Render, knowing a touchdown here, could about put this one away. Scott up the middle, inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Upper St. Clair. On a 4th and 7, the Panthers pick up 22 yards. Upper St. Clair extends the lead. "11 plays, 62 yards for the Panthers, who have run 21 plays to the Indians 3 in this quarter. And a kickoff coming on what should be the final play of quarter number 3. Panthers to kick off following the touchdown. We'll kick this one away. Roberson from the 15-yard line, looking for somewhere to go up the middle across the 25 to the 27-yard line. And the Indians will start off there. After 3, Upper St. Clair 37, Penn Hills 13. You're watching Indians football on Comcast.
0.
Starting quarter number 4, the Indians to the line at the 27-yard line. Roberson still looking for somewhere to go. Get to the 30-yard line for a pickup of 2.
Halftime score, Thomas Jefferson 35, Highland 0.
Indians held the ball for all of 2 minutes of quarter number 3. Upper St. Clair with 10 minutes of possession time. 21-3 the plays. Upper St. Clair with 21, Penn Hills with 3 in quarter number 3. Also Upper St. Clair with 14 points to start half number 2. Morford pumps, throws, down the field. Corey Jones and a pass out of bounds. Dr. Wpial, I think, caught that one. And it'll be a 3rd down and 7. Corey Jones looking for someone to go under pressure from behind, runs to his left, and had a face mask, and a penalty flag comes in. Jones with a pickup to the, looks like 35-yard line. Mark up to the 34-yard line for pickup of 2. Penalty flag will probably be a 5-yarder. That's going to be 4th and a yard. No, the Covenant Indians a 1st down. They're moving his sticks. The Indians have a 1st down. I'm telling you, from this angle, from the angle up here in the booth, it looked like the Indians were short of the 1st down, but the officials gave it to them. Hey, we'll take a break. Jones again, and a penalty flag comes in. It's going to go against the Indians. Let's see what the call is.
Ball on the Indians' 33-yard line, 1st and 15.
Whitaker on the double reverse will throw it downfield for Ante. James is wide open at the 30-yard line. James inside the 25. Touchdown, Penn Hills. Ante James, 67 yards from Chaz Whitaker. Nice pass from Whitaker. Nice patience by Ante. Indians will go for 2. The Indians, a 67-yard touchdown pass. It's been all big plays for the Indians tonight. Jones will stay in the shotgun. Indians going for 2. Jones loses a snap, picks it up, has a corner of the end zone. If he can get there, we'll throw it into the end zone, and Whitaker has it for the conversion. Indians get the 2-point conversion, and with 11:20 to go, it's now 37-21. Upper St. Clair, the Indians down by 16. Let's see if the Indians defense can respond. They go Swatchik and Jones. A lot of time left in this game. If the Indians can hold the Upper St. Clair Panthers, get them out quickly. It's an opportunity to get right back in it. They're only down by 2 touchdowns. Officially 4 plays, 73 yards. Ante James from Chaz Whitaker. And then Jones to Whitaker on the conversion. Now 37-21 Upper St. Clair. Indians officially with 3 first downs, all coming on the touchdown plays. Haven't moved the sticks yet, but all first downs have come on the touchdowns. Pampina's kick will be taken at the 20-yard line. Scott looking for somewhere to go, and he'll go down at the 31. Indians drives in the game. 3 and out. 3 and out. 3 and a fumble. 1 play, 80-yard pass to Jones. 3 and out. 3 and out. 3 plays and a 71-yard touchdown run by Jones. 3 and out. 2 plays in the half. Here in the second half, 3 and out. 4 plays with the 67-yard pass to Ante James. Longest possession of the night for the Indians has been 4 plays. Scott wrapped up by Kirkland and Tariq Hester after a gain of about 1. Now they'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. And double checking that, the Indians' longest drive tonight, 4 plays. Actually 4 first downs for the Indians. They got 3 on the touchdowns and 1 via penalty. Scott, right side, looking for somewhere to go. The Indians wrap him up, but he's able to carry them ahead. And it'll be a first down for the Panthers. Clock running at 10:15 to go, 4th quarter. Indians need a big play here from their defense. And did the Indians get it? They did! First turnover of the game for the Panthers. Just as we mentioned that they needed a big play. The Indians catch a break with 9:59 to go. And an opportunity for them to get back in this football game. Indians with a first down at the 50-yard line. Let's see if they go to Jones or Whitaker on the first play. Play action. They are going Jones near side. Jones has it at the 45. Stiff arms him in and stays in bounds, but has a first down at the 38-yard line, and that is the Indians' first down on an offensive play. That hasn't been a touchdown. 12 yards to Jones. Whitaker left, Jones to the near side. I formation behind Morford. That's Kaiser in front of Roberson. Whitaker pops up and almost comes up with the ball at the 18-yard line, but he was well covered. Whitaker had a chance for it to 2nd down and 10. The clock will stop with 9:27 to go. Now Whitaker on the near side, Corey Jones on the left. It'll be Tariq Hester for about 6, and a penalty flag will come in. It's a face mask call against the Panthers. Either way, it's going to be a first down. First down, Indians at the Upper St. Clair 27-yard line. Morford pumps, looking. Jones down the sideline. Corey Jones to his hands. Pass should have been intercepted, but Upper St. Clair unable to come up with it, and then Jones had to go through his hands. I think Corey was thinking that the ball was going to be picked off. It came right through to him. It should have been 6 for the Indians. 9 minutes to go here in quarter number 4, and it'll be second down and 10. Jones with a nice job on the catch at the 21-yard line. We'll pick up 6. And it'll be third down and about 4. Tariq Hester in front of Roberson in the eye. And it'll be Hester up the middle, gets inside, gets down to the 20, picks up 2. It'll be 4th and 2 for the Indians. Fourth and about 3, actually. Hester gets inside the 15, down to the 10-yard line. First and goal, Indians. Indians now 4 plays to getting into the end zone. A gain of a yard. It'll be second down and goal from the 9-yard line. Aaron Bailey in front of Roberson in the eye. Roberson. Hit quickly, no gain. It'll be third and goal from the 9-yard line.
No gain on the play, third down.
Jones back in the shotgun. Rolls to his right, cuts it up inside the 10, slips at the 5-yard line. It'll be fourth and goal, Indians from the 5. Fourth down here for the Indians. It'll be their last opportunity to get back into this game. Whitaker splits to the left. Backs are split. That's Jones in the eye. In the shotgun. Launching it towards Whitaker. Corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Indians will turn the ball over on downs with 5:26 to go here in the fourth quarter. Upper St. Clair has it at their own 5-yard line. So the Indians unable to convert on the fumble from Upper St. Clair. Low snap. Gone well into the end zone. Comes out. Gets back to the 5-yard line.
Penn.
Conwell keeps it himself. Gets back to the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. Conwell rolling to the right, looking for somewhere to go. Jaquan Williams will bring him down at the 7-yard line after 2-yard pickup, and the Indians will use a timeout. 4:09 to go, fourth quarter, 37-21 Upper St. Clair. You're watching Penn Hills football on Comcast. Panthers punting from their own end zone. Indians with 10 men up at the line. Bounce over Jones' head. He lets it roll. We'll go dead at the 45-yard line with 3:57 to go. Quarter number 4. The Indians trailing by 16. You're watching Penn Hills football on Comcast. Morford, straight drop, looks left, throws over the middle. Pass too high for Whitaker. Now bring up a 2nd down and 10. Jones and Williams to the near side. Whitaker to the left. James in the slot. Rolling to the near side is Morford. Throws underneath in the pass. Almost caught by Corey Jones. Now it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Indians. Clock stopping with 3:47 to go in the 3rd. And the Indians with a 3rd and 10. Jones loses the football. It's still on the field. And the Panthers have it at the 47-yard line. Panthers will have it with 3:36 to go in the fourth quarter. And the ball at the 47-yard line of Upper St. Clair. 48.
Tackle in the backfield. Tariq Hester made the tackle for the
Loss of 3 on the play for the Panthers. Bring up a second down and 13. More importantly for Upper St. Clair, the clock is running. It'll be at 3:10. Officials still haven't started the game clock. Now they have. Dakota Conwell, the quarterback, sits there and watching the back judge, waiting for the signal. Of course, they have the big red play clocks here on each end of the end zone. You can just look at that. Penalty flag comes in. Scott will be dropped for a loss by Hester and Kirkland. Back at the 43-yard line. Going against Upper St. Clair. I think if the Indians would decline the penalty, take the play. And they do. The Upper St. Clair to the line of scrimmage for no gain. And the clock will stop with 2:05 to go. The Indians will use a timeout. 2:05 to go, fourth quarter. Upper St. Clair 37, Penn Hills 21. You are watching Indians football on Comcast. Panthers come out in punt formation on fourth down with 2:05 to go. Corey Jones back at his own 20-yard line.
Corey Jones back to receive.
Fair catch called for by Jones and made dangerously at the 29-yard line. 1:58 to go here in the fourth quarter. Indians will have it at the 30, it appears. Corey Jones, left side, gets the sideline and gets out of bounds, and then a late tackle. But Jones will have the first down. We'll stop the clock. As he gets to the 40-yard line, pickup of 10. Clock stops with 1:49 to go. Davenport, James, and Blakeman to the near side. Whitaker to the left. Corey Jones near side, has some room to run, gets across the 45, cuts back into the middle of the field, goes to the left, needs some blocks, inside Upper St. Clair territory. First down, Penn Hills at the 48-yard line. 13 yards for Jones, who'll get to the 47, and another first down for the Indians.
Another first down for the Indians.
Get out there, Phillip. Back in.
Jones on the draw again. We'll have another first down, another pickup of 11.
Another first down for the Indians. Ball on 36 yards.
Jones takes a sack back at the 47-yard line. Loss of 11. And the Indians will use a timeout. 57 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Panthers 37, Indians 21. You're watching Penn Hills football on Comcast. Hey, make sure you don't just say good job for all time. Make sure you like spell it. Try to pause a second. Let's walk by. Okay? That's what I'm asking yourself. Second down and 19. Jones lost 9 on the previous play. James and Davenport to the near side. Whitaker to the left. That's Blakeman going in motion. And there we go again. Whitaker end around, looking downfield towards James. He's there. And the pass incomplete. Brings up a third down and 19. Nice play by the Indians. I wonder if that's been all year. Panthers were waiting for that one. James this time in double coverage. And a penalty flag will come in. Ball marched back to the 50-yard line, 3rd and 24 for the Indians. Low snap, recovered by Roberson back at the 45-yard line. The Indians will lose 5. Be 4th and 29, clock running. Clock at 20 seconds and running. Indians needing 2 touchdowns, taking their time here. Whitaker on the last play of the game up the sideline. Will go down at the 45-yard line. We'll pick up 10 yards. And that'll do it for this game. Your final score, Upper St. Clair 37, Penn Hills 21. The Upper St. Clair Panthers move on to take on the winner of the North Hills Penn Trafford contest tonight. Indians end their season at 5-5. We'll have a 500 season. They finished third in the Big East Conference. Indians were down in this one 14-0 in quarter number one, but in the end of the first quarter, Corey Jones, an 80-yard pass from Philip Morford. It was 14-6. Upper St. Clair got a field goal, 17-6. And then Corey Jones, a 71 yards from the quarterback position. The Indians back in it at 17-13, but Upper St. Clair with 1:11 to go went 59 yards in 3 plays to get a touchdown moments before the end of the first half to go up 23-13. Right before halftime, Panthers got the ball to start half number 2, marched downfield to go up 30-17. Indians go 3 and out, and then the Panthers march downfield to close out the quarter, go up 37-13. In that third quarter, the Panthers ran 21 plays, the Indians 3. The Indians got a touchdown in quarter number 4. Ante James, a 67-yard pass from Chaz Whitaker. It's 37-21 at that point early in quarter number 4, but that closed out the scoring. And the final here was 37-21. That's going to do it for another season of Penn Hills Indians football on Comcast. Special thanks to Bob, our producer, director, cameraman, and all-around swell guy up on the roof. Also from Jonathan, our cameraman, guy down on the field getting all the camera shots as well. Also special thanks to our sponsors this season, Mr. Water Heater. Call them at 1-866-MR-W or MrWaterHeater.com. Keeping water hot for over 30 years. That's Mr. Water Heater. By Larry Mascaro and the Penn Hills Sports Shop for all your custom Penn Hills and other high school apparel. See Larry at the Penn Hills Sports Shop in the Municipal Plaza on Frankstown Road, across from the Penn Hills Police Station in Penn Hills. Larry has done a lot of fabulous things for us over the years, and we appreciate everything that he's done for us. The shirts and other things that you see us wearing on TV, all supplied by Larry Mascaro. If you like what you see, go up and ask Larry for what the shirts that he's gotten for us here for the TV broadcasts and whatever else you need. Again, that's at the Penn Hills Sports Shop on Frankstown Road, and Larry has been a good friend to the Penn Hills Indians and this program for many, many years, and we appreciate it. Also, special thanks to Sembauer Mikesell for all your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs. You can call Sembauer Mikesell at 241-0195. The winter coming upon us. Get those furnaces cleaned and checked now, folks. Get those checked for carbon monoxide. Get them all cleaned out. Make sure you're all ready to go for winter. Call Sembauer Mikesell, 241-0195. And just so you know that the folks who own Mr. Water Heater and Sembauer Mikesell, all Penn Hills High School graduates, and still continuing to support Penn Hills High School athletics here with the football team. Special thanks to John Peterman, the athletic director at Penn Hills High School, for all his help through the years, and a very special thank you to the Penn Hills Indians football boosters, Johnny Morford et al. Thank you very much. They make this all possible for you. We get the support from the businesses to help pay for everything, but it is the Penn Hills Indians football boosters who make this all work. If you can help them out with all the fundraising that they do, the uniforms that you see, the jerseys the Indians wear, purchased by the Penn Hills Indians football boosters. The seniors get to keep their jerseys, and the football boosters replace them for the following season. So always support the Penn Hills Indians football boosters, and a special thanks to them for making this all possible. A very special thanks to all of you, each and every one of you who watch Penn Hills Indians football week in and week out. We appreciate your help, and we're glad that you enjoy what you see and the feedback that we get when we see you throughout the community, letting us know that you enjoy the football on Comcast. Hopefully next year we may be expanding this onto Verizon, but right now we're strictly on Comcast, and we appreciate the help from Comcast Communications. I'm Bill Navari. Thank you for watching another season of Penn Hills Indians football here on Comcast. We'll see you next year.